Hey man, what's up, YouTube, man? It's the Carter getting at you real quick. Check this out, man. I woke up this morning. I got probably maybe 3 hours of sleep last night. Man, the BOTB went super ignorantly nuts this year. As some people have said, especially Rozzy and other people, man, I'm not gonna even lie. This is probably one of the best round ones I have seen in this tournament. I looked at almost every video from the BOTB, the first one, and I also looked at all of the videos from BOTB 2, which I was a part of, and I got kicked out pretty early by PMC. And this round, this this tournament is no different, man. I think some people in this one have become extremely well with FL Studio. I think some people bought it just to prepare for this moment. I mean, I think that there's a great deal of conflict in this in these rounds and these matches. I do have to say this so that we're on the same page, and it's not just because I respect my opponent. It's more about the fact that there is a lot of remixes to this song that he actually did, but this was, I believe, the best remix I've ever heard in my life. And I said this before in another video before I went to bed last night, but I do believe that his video is the MVP of this round. Other honorable mentions, and as well as people that probably are on the same exact level. DJ Fusion, you went really hard with your shit, as well as I got an opportunity to listen to. Man, I wish I knew what this. Oh, Assassin Beats, man. That beat was really nuts too. And really, the competition has just gotten enormous, man. I mean, there are some really good beats going up against other people. If you drew Killer Cam, man, you was gonna get beat. Bottom line, doesn't matter what you were gonna do. If you drew DJ Fusion, you're probably gonna get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I take a little offense. I mean, again, I thought I had this one like totally sold up this year. I mean, I went with I wear my sunglasses at night, and I did a really nice original remix to it. Put that all up on the Casio 3800. But again, as I said, man, you can't bring, something like that to the BOTB and assume that you have the best thing going. I think next year, like I said to Aces and other people that I've talked to, that I want to make this a real tournament. Well, it's a real tournament. Hold up, let me rephrase that because that's not true. This is a real tournament. I want to put something and make people really come to this circle and come hard and not be busy, not drop out, things like that. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure we had a group of people who are dropped out that are probably never going to be able to be a part of the BLTB again because Aces is really serious about that. Man, if you get dropped, you can no longer be a part of the BLTB. And I'm pretty sure my dude's memory is like a damn elephant. He gonna remember if you done did something wrong. So I would advise you, man. If you dropped out this year, man, you probably want to do a little bit of groveling and ask if you can get in next year because this is a tournament that's probably gonna keep blowing up every year. I'm almost 100% positive next year I'm gonna personally sponsor it because I'd like to put some cash in somebody's pocket for doing all this work, man. I think this format is really good this year. You're gonna get a lot of things. You're gonna see a lot of videos in a short amount of time. I also believe that this is going to be this is exactly what this community needs. I said this before and I'll say it again, man. The community needs to become stronger together, and I think, as I said in a post that I put on Facebook on the Battle of the Beats, I think that normally when you get together a group of 161 men and women, and you get a group of 2 or 4 people who have probably never met or never spoken before, and they just happen to engage each other, it becomes a great deal of respect, and it gives the community more and more people to admire. To make a long story short, and even people who lose, like myself, I'm just gonna make a long story short. I had 2 people subscribe to me, and that are gods to me in beat making, and I can't thank this tournament enough for giving me the exposure to do some of the things that I do and to get some of the feedback that I've gotten. Last year, man, I got some great feedback about what I needed to do to be better this year. Again, I ran into a freight train. I can't really stop Pimp Baller. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the guy is just genuinely good. He made this beat specifically for this competition, and I think it's my opinion that Killer Cam, man, he made sure that he had a beat that was going to push him through to round two. Now, all I can hope out of this situation is that this dude goes at least 3 times into the bracket, because I would hate to see him run into somebody else and get bumped the next round. I find that, like I said before, there is a lot of people out here who have talent with this studio, with Fruity Loop Studio, with other programs, Apple GarageBand, Sony. There's another Sony program that deals with the same type of thing. And I think that there are some seriously talented people out there that need to showcase their talents, and this is a great tournament to get it done. Number one, I want to also thank Aces Galvin, Rozzy, Gage, all these people who are putting together, V Dizzle, that are putting together this tournament, who are taking the time out of their own personal lives to give people like me, like Cam, like DJ Fusion, just an avenue to spread themselves and to give the word on YouTube about who they are, man. On another note, just want to say this too, man. I think that, as I've said in every time that I've made something, a video here, man, I have a lot of mad respect for you guys that do this on a regular basis and do this for money. Uh, PMC, who I said earlier in the video, is not a part of this tournament this year. This guy has taken his skills and has uh, elevated himself to a status where he didn't have to be a part of the BOTB based on the wins that he did last year. So, I really want to say this, that, the sky's the limit for this tournament. I mean, it really is. What it really needs is some backing and a really good sponsor. And if it did have that, I think you would have people who would be making these beats probably somewhere in Florida, or actually flying to Florida and getting a forum. I really agree with some of the things that PMC said last year, that there needs to be a group, a core group of gentlemen, or gentlemen and ladies that do this and that are a staple in our community. Aces being somebody like that, Rozzy being somebody like that, B Dizzle, DJ Cyclops or Gage. There is a ton more people I could probably mention. Uh, Purple Phoenix, McKnight. There is just a great group, a core group of guys that are right there on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? And a conference needs to happen, once every year after the BOTB, or in the summertime when people have some time and can take a little bit of time from work, because I know all you guys got work and stuff like that. Again, I also want to say this just so we're on the record with this. DJ Cyclops, man, I want to kind of slow it down here. Um, Man, I can't thank you enough for giving the BOTB this opportunity. People like you, man, who go overseas, or who serve our country, or who go out there and do these things, uh, basically putting your life on the line, or taking your life away from your family, your friends, your wife, children. There are guys and women out there who do what you do, what I mean, that don't get any type of recognition for a job well done. And Gage, I just want to say this to you personally, man. Well done and welcome home, man. I'm very proud of you, man, and I don't think there's any other way I could say this, but thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of the BOTB. Thank you for giving the BOTB an opportunity to be here in America and for us to live free the way that we do. For me to be an entrepreneur, for Aces to be a beat maker, for Bill Gates to make computers. I mean, whatever you want it to be, a man like you is why I exist. So, otherwise than that, no more sentimental stuff. I really kind of, like I said before, I feel that this is another great stride for the YouTube community, beat producers community. And you guys, I want to say this for everyone who's still in the tournament, and whoever has been disqualified from the tournament based on performance. Look, don't ever let this discourage you, man. If it had discouraged me, I wouldn't have been back this year, and probably did what I said 100 times better than I did last year. BOTB4, I probably won't be a part of. I probably will be some type of sponsor or something like that, because, as I said on Facebook, I really think I would like to throw like $500 in the pot for this next year, so that there's an opportunity for people just like yourselves out there to take this seriously, get Fruity Loop Studio, be compensated for it, basically get it for free. I think I'm gonna do that too, man. Is if there's a new FL Studio and you don't have it, I'm gonna try to get that because I'm probably sure I could get it cheap. Everybody else, man, this is a 10-minute video. That's a little bit too long. I'm getting windy and talking all too much. But anyway, this nigga's out of here, man. All right, talk to y'all later. One.